What if the greatest personal development guide ever written was hiding in plain sight, disguised as a fantasy novel about hobbits and wizards? You've probably watched or read The Lord of the Rings, but did you catch the profound life lessons woven into every page? Tolkien's masterpiece isn't just about destroying a ring or defeating evil. It's actually a brilliant roadmap for your own personal transformation. The hidden meanings behind this epic tale contain wisdom that can revolutionize how you approach your biggest challenges today. Let's start with the most powerful lesson hidden in the story. Frodo Baggins, a 3.5-foot tall hobbit, is given a task that terrifies wizards and kings. He has no special powers, no army, and no obvious qualifications for the job. Sound familiar? This is exactly how you feel when facing your biggest goals. Here's the actionable insight you need to understand. Your journey toward personal growth doesn't require you to be extraordinary before you begin. You start where you are with what you have, and you take the first step anyway. Frodo didn't wait until he felt ready or qualified. He accepted the burden and started walking. The benefit of embracing this mindset is transformative. When you stop waiting for perfect conditions or perfect confidence, you unlock immediate progress. You give yourself permission to be a beginner, to be scared, and to move forward simultaneously. This single shift eliminates the paralysis that keeps most people stuck for years. Let me give you a practical example. Maybe you want to start a business but feel unqualified. Maybe you want to write a book but doubt your abilities. Maybe you want to change careers but fear you're too old or inexperienced. Apply the Frodo principle. Acknowledge your limitations, then take one small step forward today. Write one page, make one phone call, take one online course. You don't need to see the entire path to Mordor. You just need to see the next step out of the Shire. Now let's talk about the Fellowship. This is where Tolkien reveals another crucial truth about personal development. Frodo couldn't complete his mission alone, and neither can you. The Fellowship represents the different types of support you need on your journey. Gandalf represents wisdom and mentorship. Aragorn represents courage and leadership. Legolas and Gimli represent the power of unlikely friendships. Sam represents unwavering loyalty and emotional support. Each member brings unique strengths that compensate for Frodo's weaknesses. Here's your actionable strategy. Audit your current support system right now. Who is your Gandalf, offering you wisdom when you're confused? Who is your Sam, supporting you when you want to give up? Who challenges you like Aragorn to step into your potential? If you're missing key members of your fellowship, you need to intentionally build these relationships. Join communities aligned with your goals. Find a mentor who's already walked your path. Connect with peers facing similar challenges. Personal growth accelerates exponentially when you're surrounded by the right people. The obstacle you'll face is the belief that asking for help shows weakness. Our culture celebrates the lone hero, but that's a myth. Even Frodo, the ring-bearer, would have failed without Sam. Reaching out isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Here's a metaphor that illustrates this perfectly. Think of your personal growth journey as climbing a mountain. You wouldn't attempt Everest without a team, proper equipment, and experienced guides. Yet people try to climb their personal Everests alone every day, wondering why they keep falling. Now let's examine the ring itself. This is perhaps the deepest hidden meaning in the entire story. The One Ring represents the seductive nature of shortcuts and quick fixes. It promises power, control, and easy solutions. But everyone who uses it becomes corrupted and ultimately destroyed. In your life, the ring appears as get-rich-quick schemes, fad diets, and any solution promising massive results without effort. These temptations whisper that you can skip the hard work, avoid the growth process, and still reach your destination. But just like in the story, these shortcuts always exact a terrible price. The wisdom here is profound. Sustainable personal growth requires you to resist the ring's temptation daily. You must choose the long, difficult path over the easy shortcut. You must do the work even when no one's watching. You must build real skills rather than seeking magic solutions. As Gandalf wisely observed, all we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. This quote captures the essence of personal responsibility. You can't control your starting point or your natural abilities. You can only control your choices and your effort. Here's a small, achievable goal you can start immediately. Identify one area where you've been seeking a shortcut or avoiding necessary work. Maybe you've been buying courses without implementing them. Maybe you've been planning without executing. Maybe you've been waiting for motivation instead of building discipline. Today, commit to doing one difficult thing in that area. Not tomorrow or next Monday. Today. This is your first step out of the Shire. This is you accepting your ring and beginning your journey. Another hidden lesson involves the concept of eucatastrophe, Tolkien's invented term, meaning a sudden, favorable turn of events. Throughout the story, when all seems lost, unexpected help arrives. Eagles rescue Frodo and Sam. Armies appear at crucial moments. The ring is finally destroyed when hope seems gone. This isn't about luck or divine intervention in your life. It's about perseverance creating opportunities. When you keep moving forward despite overwhelming odds, you position yourself for breakthrough moments. You create conditions where help can find you, where opportunities can emerge, where solutions can appear. The people who quit never experience their eucatastrophe moment. They stop walking just before the eagles arrive. They abandon their quest right before the tide turns. Your job is to keep going, especially when it seems pointless. Consider how this fits into your larger personal growth journey. The Lord of the Rings isn't a sprint. It's 3 books, thousands of pages, countless miles walked. Your transformation won't happen in a week or a month. It's a sustained effort over time, with setbacks and victories, doubts and breakthroughs. But here's the beautiful truth hidden in the ending. When Frodo returns to the Shire, he's fundamentally changed. The journey transformed him into someone completely different. The same will happen to you. Every step you take, every challenge you face, every fear you push through, it's all forging you into a stronger, wiser, more capable version of yourself. The ring is destroyed, not through strength or power, but through persistence and sacrifice. Your limitations and struggles aren't disqualifications. They're actually your greatest qualifications. They prove you're on a real journey, facing real challenges, earning real growth. So here's your call to action. Stop waiting to feel ready. Build your fellowship. Resist the shortcuts. Take your first step today. Your personal Mordor might seem impossibly far away, but remember, even the longest journey begins with a single step. What's the one thing you've been avoiding that you know you need to face? What's your ring that needs destroying? The path is waiting, and you're more capable than you believe.